I am standing here with Tyrone and Naledi. How are you all doing today?
We are doing great.
Wonderful. Great. That's good to feel good. And it's good you're smiling.
Yes,
you are
smiling.
smiling.
It's the final day. So.
Absolutely.
Well, welcome to our exhibit.
Well, thank you so much. So can you give us a little insight of who you selected as your entrepreneur to display today?
Absolutely. What I looked at sales, and I looked at who can be an ultimate salesperson that nobody thinks about being sales. When people say they can't do something, let them compare themselves to this person. And my salesperson I picked was the most powerful salesperson around, and that's Harriet Tubman. Because Harriet Tubman had to sell people on a concept of helping her free slaves. And if you want to know what a salesmanship job is, that's what that is. And I love her quote when she talked about she could free more slaves if they only knew that they were slaves. And that's powerful. And so I looked at her as being the new Underground Railroad. When you talk about entrepreneurship, you talk about doing something for yourself and for your family. And I also moved around in that point. I wanted to talk a little bit about my family history and the genealogy of it. So I went and I did some research, and I found the Byrd family, the legacy of the lineage. And it started back from 1840 on and before my parents, when my great parents came up and through Virginia, through slaves, and moved all the way down, migrated down to my parents right now, my mom and dad. My mom's currently deceased, but my dad's still living. And then I wanted to have a legacy, because a legacy means that you're gonna leave something behind. And my leave behind legacy is gonna be for my children and my family, as we have our legacy is to have something to leave behind to take them through the next era and to begin and continue to pass. And I finished off with something that most people wanted to have a question of. They wanted to know, did you know? And if you look at that board right there, that talks about did you know?
Wow.
There are a lot of things that people didn't know about that are awesome. Did you know there was a kid that was 14 years old became a millionaire?
Who was
Right
that?
down there on the end.
I honestly didn't know. See, this is what I'm talking about.
He is 28 today.
Wow.
At the age of 14, he became a millionaire.
Wow.
Coming out of Chicago.
Really?
Single mom, single parentingship, had hardship, and he just had to have something to do better. And so he just formulated certain things, selling little things, and had an entrepreneur spirit, and made his first million at the age of 14.
See, that goes to show that dreams can come true, and if you have hard work and dedication, we can be just like him, 28 years old.
Yes.
Oh, that is a wonderful. Well, thank you so much, Tyrone.
Absolutely.
My pleasure. Naledi, your turn. So let's walk in with the lady and see what she has going on. So who did you select today?
Because I know every woman we need to get our hair done, and she had started her own hair product line, which was very successful.
Feel better?
So she was my inspiration, because
Feel better?
without her, I know black women, our hair would be a mess by now.
You can say that again.
Girl, and also I have over here my family tree. My family comes all the way from South Africa. I'm half South African and half British and half American. So I did my tree based on my dad's side of the family. And I have a brief info about my family. Isaac and Latifah, these are my grandparents. These are my grandparents' parents. These are their children, and that's us, the millennial generation. So I just did mine briefly because I'm not from here. I'm from a different country, so it was just a small little tree, not a big tree. And this experience has been great. And what is he? Dr. O'Brien, which he just disappeared away. It was a learning experience, and I'm glad I took this class. Very glad I took it.
Well, thank you all so much.
Thank you so much for coming.
My pleasure for displaying a lot of things that I currently didn't know. And I am so excited about this exhibit. My eyes are open and I'm just so overwhelmed. So thank you all so much for putting this together as well.
Thank you.
That was our intent, to overwhelm you.
Overwhelm people.
And you did a great job.
Wow.
Absolutely. And you did that. Thank you all so much again.
Thank you.
All right, my pleasure. Let's keep it rolling. Let's see what else is going on.